InfoHub. In our headlines, President Burnham will be remembered for his fight against illiteracy and inequality. President Granger opened the annual Upper Mazaruni Games. Minister Ali Koch attends District Council meeting in South Rupununi, and electricity restored to Mabaruma. These stories and more when we return. Daddy! Thanks for staying with us. President David Granger said that the late President Forbes Burnham will be remembered for his fight against poverty, illiteracy, and inequality. Gabriela Patram has more.
The ceremony at the Mausoleum Place of Heroes in the Botanical Gardens was attended by Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu, ministers, members of the diplomatic corps, and the late president's family, government officials, and representatives of the 10 administrative regions. The head of state described the late first Prime Minister and first executive president of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana as one who launched the national transformation process.
We recall Forbes Burnham's courageous campaign to transform the backward colony of British Guiana when he entered office on the 14th of December 1964 up to his death on the 6th of August 1985. Forbes Burnham describes his mission as, and I quote, a struggle against poverty, ignorance, unemployment, hunger, and exploitation, end of quote.
President Granger noted his legacy and monumental achievements are evident and still visible around the country.
Visible in the University of Guyana campus at Turkine, at the Cyril Potter College of Education campus at Turkine, at the Cooperative Training College campus at Kurukuru, at the 6 multilateral secondary schools in 5 administrative regions, in the Technical Institute at New Amsterdam and East Babis Quarantine, in the first hinterland secondary school at St. Ignatius in Rupununi.
Lyndon Forbes Samson Burnham was born on the 20th of February 1923 and died on the 6th of August 1985. He was widely regarded as a patriotic fighter and nationalist and a founding leader. For InfoHub, Gabriela Patram.
After the wreath laying, President Granger flew to Camarang to open the 20th annual Upper Mazaruni Games. Zanil Williams traveled with His Excellency and filed this report.
13 teams competed in the Upper Mazaruni Games at the Camarang Warwater Sports Ground. President David Granger announced that the government is formulating the national sports policy.
That policy will help to ensure that the people of not only the Upper Mazaruni, but of all of Guyana could bring their talents to bear to improve their lives and to improve the quality of life of the whole country.
The head of state commended the Upper Mazaruni District Council and committed the administration's continued support for these games. The games, which kicked off yesterday, will conclude on Sunday, August 13th. The games include football, cricket, aquatics, archery, and track events. For the first time, teams from Chinapao in Region 8 and San Juan on the border of Venezuela will participate. The Chinapao team traveled for miles to be part of these games. Abel Anton told InfoHub that they are grateful to be part of the games.
I'm excited with the team from Chinapao taking participation in this tournament, so I'm very happy to know that they will be here for the first time and they will see activities, how the sports is really be, because in their district there is no kind of program like this.
Meanwhile, Minister within the Ministry of Communities, Dawn Hastings Williams, said sports can be used as a tourism activity for the region.
If we continue to expand and to make our activities bigger and attractive, and if the tuitions and the counselors can take into their hands, to have comfortable places, nice little guest houses where people can come to stay, be comfortable, tourism can be attained through sports in the Upper Mazaruni.
The games are being held under the theme, "In the Spirit of Unity, we claim victory." Zanil Williams for InfoHub.
Minister Sidney Alicock traveled to the South Rupununi district for a council meeting at Sand Creek. Tiffany Rodius was at the meeting and has more.
Land titling were among the issues discussed when the South Rupununi District Council met here in Sand Creek over the last 2 days. Minister Sidney Alcock assured the Tushals that their concerns are being addressed. However, he encouraged them to be proactive in their advocacy.
You have to put things in place to help your people.
The minister was on the presentation panel of Day 2 of the SRDC meeting. Chairman of the SRDC, Paulinus Albert, said that he is pleased with the efforts to address these land issues.
Now that we have the SRDC is engaged with the government, and there are some members of the district that is involved in the land talks with the government, and the ministry being delegated by the president to meet with us. And these are information that we pass on to the various communities.
Minister Alcock told the Tushals he was pleased with their efforts to manage their communities.
You, the communities in southern Rupununi, you have been a leading group. So uniting is the ingredient for making things happen in a positive way.
The South Rupununi District Council meets every 3 months to inform and update the communities on the work of the SRDC. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
Zanil Williams joins us again to report that electricity supply has been restored in Mabaruma.
The sub-district was experiencing some issues with the standby generator used to power the community. However, electrical engineer of Region 1, Frederick Kirk, said some of these problems have been addressed.
We had a few minor technical difficulties, but the rep is in here from Doosan, and he rectified the issue, and we did a few trial runs, and we haven't gotten no occurrence of the issue since. The generator presently powering the community for 9 hours a day, with future plans of expansion of additional hours.
Prior, the community was only receiving 5 hours of electricity. A new generator was procured. Preparations are being made to have it installed.
The new generator, it came in, but we are waiting some additional parts as well. The parts are the radiator. The radiator should be here by tomorrow, and then the supplier has to come in and install that. So hopefully by the end of the week, the next generator will be up and running.
Once installed, the generator is expected to provide Mabaruma with over 9 hours of electricity. Zanil Williams for InfoHub.
The 32nd West Indies Agricultural Economics Conference will be focusing on regional food security. Delicia Haynes has the details.
The Caribbean Agroeconomic Society is working assiduously with countries within the region to achieve sustainable food and nutrition security status. This international conference will deal with crucial agricultural issues affecting food and nutrition security in the Caribbean.
Attaining food and nutrition security in the Caribbean, including environmental challenges. Improving Caribbean food and nutrition through increased utilization of local foods. Propelling Caribbean agriculture development through school feeding programs. Innovation in domestic food marketing in the Caribbean. Culture, marketing, and climate change impacts on food security. Mobilizing agricultural development through technology, participation, perceptions, and behavior, and their impact on food security.
The conference attracts some of the world's most reputable agricultural economists. The minister points out that the hosting of the meeting shows a strong readiness and commitment as the region focuses on sustainable agricultural development.
The Caribbean Agroeconomic Society has been a pioneer in linking agriculture and the environment from an economic and policy perspective. The work of your group is timely and relevant, and it indeed makes a difference to stimulate regional agriculture onto the path of development. It has exerted a tremendous influence on the activities of agricultural specialists and communities across the region as we seek to make a difference to Caribbean agriculture.
The West Indies Agricultural Economics Conference is being hosted in Guyana for 1 week from August 7 to 12, 2017 at the Ramada Suites on the east bank of Demerara. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
The Ministry of Natural Resources today launched its apprenticeship program called Youth in Natural Resources. Tiffany Rodius has more.
Minister Raphael Trotman said the idea of the program is to reverse the negativity connected to the extractive sector, while at the same time stimulating interest among young people in the work of the Ministry of Natural Resources.
The Youth in Natural Resources program is to let you see that there's virtue in the extractive industries. Mining for bauxite is a wholesome endeavor. It brings foreign exchange to the country. It allows young people to grow up to be engineers and chemists and so forth.
The extractive sector also creates jobs, the minister pointed out. Participants of the program told InfoHub they are excited to be part of the initiative.
My motivation to join this program is that Guyana is such a beautiful country, and there's not many opportunities to get to explore the country.
Well, I'm hoping to do something within this area of maybe the isle or a chemist or something of the biologist in the forest or something.
The Youth in Natural Resources Apprenticeship Program is part of the Ministry of Natural Resources Corporate Social Responsibility. The 14 young people will spend the next 3 weeks discovering Guyana and learning about the extractive industries during the apprenticeship program. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rodius.
The Hero Medical Team has been urged to promote renewed primary health care in Guyana. Crystal Stahl, who we welcome to our team today, reports.
Minister Karen Cummins expressed her gratitude to the team for their support, especially since the government would like to reintroduce primary health care.
We're very happy for your coming, and we hope that as you continue to lend your expertise and you help us to identify our gaps, and we brainstorm to know how we can solve these problems. But our mantra remains the same of having healthy people and healthy communities. And of course, when all is said and done, we really want to renew our primary health care because we want to strive to preventative aspect rather than the curative aspect.
The minister noted that the recommendations that will be provided by the team will also help to improve the country's healthcare services.
The people of Guyana, be it from Quarantine to Georgetown to West Demerara, will benefit from your services, and they will say, indeed, we are very privileged to have Hero Team with us.
The team is categorized into 5 groups that includes the Linden team, who will handle basic medical outreaches, the Georgetown Public Hospital team, who are slated to complete 44 surgeries for those with club foot and other lower extremity problems, while the other teams will focus on children from Mucka Primary between ages 5 and 12 for the literacy program and assisting the children living at Joshua Home. Hero is a non-profit organization which is registered in the United States and has been providing health care and other services to Guyana and other developing countries since 2000. Crystal Stahl for InfoHub.
Thanks for watching. Connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.
Daddy!